This next story comes from the New Republic. Trump pisses off MAGA fans with sudden reversal on Jimmy Carter. Donald Trump's public condolences for former President Jimmy Carter, who passed away at the age of 100 on Sunday, sparked an uproar among his fans. So what did he say? I just heard of the news about the passing of President Jimmy Carter. Those of us who have been fortunate to have served as president understand this is a very exclusive club, and only we can relate to the enormous responsibility of leading the greatest nation in history. The challenges Jimmy faced as president came at a pivotal time for our country, and he did everything in his power to improve the lives of all Americans. For that, we all owe him a debt of gratitude, Trump wrote. Melania and I are thinking warmly of the Carter family and their loved ones during this difficult time. We urge everyone to keep them in their hearts and prayers.
I think that his PR person wrote a very nice thing there. Because that is 100% not Trump.
It feels so self-congratulatory to me.
It does, but it doesn't sound like him.
No,
it definitely doesn't. It doesn't sound like him.
No, and I agree with you. It
certainly sounds like somebody wrote it and then he might have edited it to like add another line about me.
Yeah,
It doesn't sound like he wrote it at all.
No, and it has all the proper punctuation and capitalization, so you can tell he didn't write it.
It's 100% not, and nothing's in all caps.
Right.
Like it's just like you're like, no, that's clearly you didn't write that.
Yeah, it's not a screed. You know, it in no place does it mention immigrants.
Yeah.
So yeah.
but the one thing I think I want to say about it is like that feels like a normal thing that a president would do.
It does. It's like there's some bizarre stuff in there that I was goofing around about, but it's the most normal thing. It's the most normal thing.
That feels more normal than anything he did in his first term.
Dude, did you see his Christmas message? Biden put out a regular Christmas message, which is like, hey, ain't America grand? Merry Christmas. I mean, I'm summarizing. It was like, we should all hug the people we love. America, Merry Christmas. Trump put out something, like, I got to look it up. His Christmas screed, Cecil, I know we're a week late, but like, here's his Christmas message. Merry Christmas to the radical left lunatics who are constantly trying to obstruct our court system and our elections and are always going after the great citizens and patriots of the United States, but in particular, their political opponent, all caps, me. They knew that their only chance of survival is getting pardons from a man who has absolutely no idea what he is doing. Also, to the 37 most violent criminals who killed, raped, and plundered like virtually no one before them, but were just given, incredibly, a pardon by sleepy Joe Biden. Didn't happen. I refuse to wish a Merry Christmas to those lucky souls, but instead will say, go to hell, all caps. We had the greatest election in the history of our country. A bright light is now shining over the USA, and in 26 days, we will make America great again. Merry Christmas.
That's a troll message, dude. It's all troll message. Like I've come to the point where I don't pay attention to the things he says anymore because like all it is and all like I watched a Marjorie Taylor Greene walk from one place to another and get asked a question by a reporter. And while she's walking there, she wouldn't answer the question. She's like, you're just mad because we kicked your asses we kicked your ass. We beat you up. We took everything back. We own everything. We're gonna do this and that. And you're like, I know exactly what you're doing. You're just trying to make me mad. Like that's all you're doing. You're just trying to make, and it's not working anymore. Like it might have worked like 4 or 5 years ago. I'm not mad anymore. I'm like, okay, like you won. Yep, you won. Now lead. Yeah. Go do it. Go do the work. You can't do it because you don't have any platforms. You literally, all you want to do is just make people mad. But if I'm not mad and I'm not contributing to that economy, you don't have anything.
That's right.
You can't help anybody. You're not willing to do anything. You're literally useless in office. They're probably, Tom, I will be surprised if they can get a Speaker of the House.
Oh, dude, Mike Johnson.
They got 2 votes shy. They're like 2 votes shaving there. Those people hate each other. They're not going to get anything done.
Dude, it's fucking chum in the water constantly over there. It is constantly chum in the water over there. It's a fucking giant train wreck, disaster buckle. They already had the least productive or one of the least productive Congresses in our entire history.
Yeah.
They accomplished
do it again.
Virtually nothing.
Do it again.
Yeah, they'll accomplish, I actually think with a majority, they'll accomplish less.
Yeah.
I really do. Because like they're all fucking stupid and they're all going to feel empowered and they all think they have this mandate. It was a squeaker. You don't get a mandate off a squeaker. That's not how this works. Like, you won the popular vote by like 1.6% or some bullshit. Like, it was a fucking squeaker, you know? Like, it's not a fucking, this is not like they don't have some overwhelming majority in the House. They've got like a couple dudes. That's it.
They got
That's
2 votes, and they might lose more. It might be even if they lose, if certain seats like retire and stuff like that. Like, it could be bad for them.
What a fucking, like, and really genuinely, the only thing that could be good is just a complete quagmire.
Yeah, quagmire.
A legislative quagmire. Yeah. That's the best thing that could happen. Although they got to pass budgets. Like, they've got to pass budgets and keep America functioning.
Good luck. You got people like Marjorie Taylor Greene in there.
I know.
Who all she cares about is making the other side mad. You're like, well, great.
Yeah, I'm just not going to get mad.
No, there you go.
Not going to get mad.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Go lead.